All right, this is so weird because normally we announce lives, blah blah blah. But I just got a new webcam because I was really getting tired of the bad video, the bad audio. So I decided to get a little bit of an upgrade, and from my end of the spectrum, it looks a lot better. And I just wanted to, I don't know, have a little bit of a catch up, have a little bit of a moan, have a little bit of everything. Because it's been, it's been, my summer vacation is almost over. Unfortunately, and I don't know, it's been a little interesting. I've been so busy with the new deck. Obviously, guys, I don't want to talk about this the whole time, all the time. Let me tell you, it is really exhausting to have to do that. It really is. But hi, Ellie. But obviously, I have to promote myself because I have to. And what's really cool is that I need to switch on a light as well. Damn. So switching on a light, and also I have the blinds down because it's honestly really hot over here in the Netherlands. So yeah, this is a lot better. So now you can see the cards better. This is so funny. I asked my boyfriend if he wanted to pull himself a card, and this is really cool because today is the Lion Gate Portal 888. Which 8 is an interesting number. 8 is the number of strength in the tarot, which is the card of the lion, which it all ties together. Hey Roscoe, so this is not a regular live, but it is a live in the sense of sort of me just testing out my my new webcam. I love this card as well. Entering the cave, no turning back. I love the way the images are mirrored. I need to I love the way this card turned out, and they look so much more vibrant in real life, guys. I wish I could, you know, crawl through the camera into y'all's houses to show them how cool and vibrant they look. And it's a pretty cool deck. It's a majors only deck, and then there are 22 oracle cards to add to the experience of the major. So we got a 44 card deck. So that's pretty cool. And it's an interesting deck because lots of the cards have questions as well. Lots of the cards have questions rather than answers, which I find interesting. I love this card. Oh, it's giving Grace Jones vibes, and I'm living. Yeah, for example, this card, it's called Get Wild, Star Child. Which aspect of your life deserves some wildness? So I think that's pretty cool. I'm gonna talk about this a lot more in the upcoming weeks because this is launching. You heard it here first. Look at me. People always tell I should launch on a Wednesday, but I'm like, girl, why? I kind of want to launch on Monday, September the 2nd. I feel like that's a good time. And also, this is going to be an extremely small quantity print run because, I don't have room for all the stock. So there may be some extras after the Kickstarter, but if this one's going to go as well as the other one, there might not be. Obviously, you guys can see the Danielle Noel vibes in the deck. That was on purpose because I love her style and I wanted to see if I could do something similar. And I kept getting better and better at it. So, and also, I was able to include more diversity this time around because I'm working with stock images. So, yeah, there is a lot more diversity, and I've really been enjoying the creation of this deck. It started a year ago as a round tarot deck, and now it's this, and the actual creation of the cards took me a month. It was bam, like and not a month as in me playing on my iPad every evening for a month. No, a month of really hard work. So it's gonna be really dope. It's called the Carry Me Home Oracle, and I also love the backs. I love the way the backs look. I love this Kindred Spirits card. I love this Archangel Raphael card. So good that you should mention that, Ellie. Because I was actually writing the portion of the guidebook that is about that, and I'm also going to be putting that on the Kickstarter page. As I was going through the hi there, Ren. As I was going through all the stock image sites, because obviously I want sort of nudity in the deck, not as in sexual nudity, but more to create that ethereal vibe. And as I was going through the stock image sites, in total, I was able to procure 180 half naked men. And out of those 180, one of them was older than, say, 45. And I already used that image in another deck of mine, so I couldn't use that. So from those 180, about 60 images I could not use. One of those 180 was a heavier set man, which I also already used in another deck of mine. So it is very body beautiful, and it is a little bit on the younger end of the spectrum, but I did even put an ad on Instagram saying, it wasn't a caption, so I'm not gonna be all like, y'all missed it, blah, blah, blah. But I did put an ad up saying, hey, guys, I'm sort of running low on stock photos. Any, guys that feel comfortable in their own body that want to send topless pics to be in the deck, I want to include everyone. And I got 0 responses. So there is going to be sort of a thing in the guidebook for this deck. I keep putting it back into the box, but it's in a boring, stupid duck box now, which is really dumb. It's going to be in one of these 2-part boxes because I do like those a lot. But I am going to put a bit in the guidebook where it's like, hey, if you want to be in, maybe future iterations of this deck or upcoming decks, send me a DM. So hopefully people will read and send pictures. If anybody else, because there's 9 people watching, which is cute. I was going to talk about some other stuff, but if anybody has any questions about my upcoming deck, please feel free to ask them, but I'm also going to be doing more lives about it. So this is just a test for me and my new webcam. And I can't wait to check out the audio as well later because this has a pretty good mic in it, whereas the mic on my laptop kind of sucks. So I really wanted to get an upgrade. I was really inspired by Mike Wilcox when he did a Tarot and Oracle set. I was like, oh, wait, people are either going to love that this is a majors only plus extra cards, or people are going to hate it. And people loved it. So I thought, hey, you know what? Not everything always has to be a full tarot deck, and I'm going to create mine. And that's what I did. And I love it. But I'm not going to call mine a tarot deck because technically it's not. But the Mike Wilcox deck is pretty cool as well if you're into that style. So I've been playing with this a lot. Not as much as I liked, but I have been playing with it. So yeah. Yeah, sort of expanding the major arcana a little bit. Other decks that I've been loving are the Peculiar Pathways by Lennox Reese. Girl, this deck is it. I love 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 it so much. The quality of the cardstock is so good and so snappy. I'm going to shuffle this and like this type of deck works so well with every other deck ever. Oh man, I mean, let's see which cards we get. Ooh, we get the Wheel of Fortune, which I love. This is a really dope deck, you guys. Honestly, don't know if you guys are familiar. I did a whole ass walkthrough of this when I got this on the day that I got this because it's just too good. It's just so freaking pretty, and it has this really cute old-timey feel. So I've been loving that, but this is pretty new. The guidebook of this as well. It's amazing. It comes with this really nice, thick paperback, bigger guidebook, which I don't know if it's optional, but it could be. Look at the back, Stu, bitch. Oh, and in here she sort of explains the differences between the Rider-Waite-Smith, the differences and the similarities between a standard RWS and her deck, which is amazing. Like, fuck yes. Another deck that I've really been feeling pulled towards and really been enjoying is this. Look at that big ass box. This is the Rose Alchemy Oracle for the Heart. I got this from Martin, and Martin and I both used to like severely dislike this deck because it's kind of weird. Let me show you. Because what it is, it's legit just pictures of roses. Hi there, Maria. It's just pictures of roses, and I saw Kazuya using this a lot from Tarot Map. And, you know, roses, roses, roses. It's just pictures of roses. And I never really got the magic behind it. But this is so funny, guys. And this, for some reason, doesn't work for me when I do a whole ass spread. So I never do that, even though you can. But whenever I pull a card from this deck, for example, I pulled this one this morning, and it doesn't say anything on the card apart from the sort of the type, so you can find it quickly in the guidebook. This type is RB, not RB2. I was like, okay, what does this rose, what does it make me feel? What does this rose make me feel? I was like, what is it? Look at that forehead vein popping. Can you guys see it? Blip. And I was like, I feel like I'm being pulled in to love. So I was like, okay, whenever I get an intuitive hit like that with a card from this deck, and that always happens, I only have to look into the guidebook, and I will usually find that literal intuitive hit on the page. And I kid you fucking not, I opened this fucking guidebook and it says, Rose Bagua 2 speaks, RB2. I am stillness, I am wisdom, I am love. If this rose has called you today, she is asking you to fully honor yourself in all of your interactions with others, and to be aware of any internal dialogue where you diminish your brilliance. Where could you make changes to create the quality of relationship do you desire? So, you know, I know this is not for everyone, but it's just so lovely. It's just that you can't really, you sort of have to experience it, and this sort of reading sort of has to be, it sort of has to be your thing, but it just is what it is. It's literal pictures of roses, and I've been getting amazing readings from them. It's a lovely set. It comes in this really good box, which has a nice foam insert. It comes with, you know, like I said, the deck, which is really high quality, like honestly. And then it comes with this gorgeous, huge guidebook, really high quality. It's and also how this deck came to be. It's so fucking special. So I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do to sort of, I don't know, prove. No, I don't have to prove jack shit, but to sort of show you guys how well this works. I'm going to pull a random card, and I'm going to ask some of y'all guys, so hopefully all of y'all, to sort of put your associations in the chat, but I will also just be telling mine. So, and then we'll look it up in the guidebook and see what it says. And you know, I've also had misses. Let's be honest, because I do say every damn time, but obviously it wasn't every. I'm such a dud with it with decks like that. I am too, Ren. I am too. I am too. But for some reason, the magic is real. Ooh, we've got RM10. Now, when I'm looking at this image, ooh, you guys can see it, right? I need to look at it a little bit as well. I see it very much as sort of a sense of serenity, tranquility, sort of also, yeah, like literally relaxing into the folds of, I don't know, the void, stuff like that. Yeah, definitely tranquility. Yeah, relaxation, soothing energies, things like that. What else? What else do you guys see? I'm kind of curious. Oh, Ren, I fucking love this so much. I see a rose because that's legit what I was like when I saw this deck for the first time. But the roses do speak, honestly. Yeah, I fucking said it. I know there's a little bit of a delay, but I said it before you typed it. Oh, you're so fucking funny. Let's look it up. So it's RM10. So let's look that up in the guidebook, and it's so easy to quickly find these things. RM10. Oh, this is really interesting. Purity, freshness, yeah. Rose Ma 10 speaks, I am compassion. Extend compassion to others and compassion from self. For it is our earthly journey, compassion relieves the suffering heart. Compassion starts with yourself. Where do you still judge yourself? So the self-soothing, being soft with self, that is cool. But it is kind of different than what we thought. The true feminine warrior energy is a heart slash solar plexus chakra energy, unlike the masculine warrior, which comes from the head and the base chakra. The feminine warrior is compassionate action, a weave of the wisdom, mercy, and loving compassion. Powerful in a different way, enabling win-win results and honoring all of life. The goddess Kuan Yin, ooh, yes, I am seeing that, is seen as an aspect of the quality of compassion in action, and she reminds us both of the need for compassion and non-judgment of others, but also in ways we treat ourselves. So that's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, exactly, Roscoe. Very, very good. So I really, 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 I'm going to put that on the screen so people can see that when they watch the replay. Well, maybe we should put it on the screen a little bit longer, but I'm kind of panicking a little because my battery light is blinking and I kind of need to plug in. So I've kind of been loving this whole way of working with decks like these. Another one of them, which I showed on an earlier live, was the what's the name of that deck again? The Interscription Oracle, which is also a deck that has, you know, sort of squiggles on. And I've sort of been starting to like that a little bit more. Practicing my intuitive self. Another one that I've been adoring is the Fairies Oracle by Running Press. Is it Running Press? Am I saying that right? Yeah, Running Press. It's cute. It's a little bit dark to show on camera now. Maybe there are some lighter images, but it looks like it would go really well with the Tarot of the Divine by Yoshi Yokitani. But this one is just a good keyword style deck. It's not really that deep, but it's just dope. And that's kind of what I've been playing with the last couple of days, but mostly that rose deck, guys. That rose deck and my own deck. Because playing with yourself is fun. Oh, and also, obviously, maybe you've seen it on my Insta, my Sabbath Tarot, which is also a pretty dark one for me to maybe. Yes, I'm still vibing with the Weird Sisters. It's literally, I can grab it right here. It's literally right here. Another example of a majors only deck plus a shit ton of extra cards. So good. I love it. There's really been like some really good decks. Like a lot of Martin and I bitch a lot about the shit that's been coming out, but there's also a lot of really, 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 really good stuff that's been coming out that I love, love, love. This is like honestly my soul deck. It embodies what I love. It embodies what I find important in my crafts. So yeah, I love, love, love. Hey, fallen angel, lovely to see you. I just really love this deck, and I love how dark it is. And I know it's not like the time for it now, but it's more of a fall deck. But I really wanted to use it, and sort of highlight what other masculine decks are out there. Too bad this one is fucking expensive, but yeah. So I don't really have a whole lot of other things to tell. I just really wanted to check the quality of this webcam, which looks a lot better than the one I normally use, and the one that's integrated. And I'm going to check back later to find the quality of the audio. If you haven't yet, please click on the link in the description to sign up for my Kickstarter launch. You're going to want to get those early bird prices. And even if you're not interested in it, it still helps sort of create hype for the deck. When people look up the project and they see a lot of people have signed on, it becomes easier for them to sign on. When no one or only a couple of people have signed on, it's already giving a doom to fail sort of vibe. So if you would like to help me, am I back? It looks like I'm back. I was gone for a little bit. But yeah, it looks like I'm back. But you could really help me do that. You could help me a lot by doing that. Even if you're not interested in it, or if you don't have the funds to back a deck on Kickstarter, you can still help a lot by just signing up and following along. Yeah, lost and now back. Yeah, I don't know why, but all of a sudden my StreamYard decided to cancel the video. That was kind of weird. Yes, it will. It will be keeping your Sacred Fool company. Yeah, it does really match that vibe. But I'm not into pretty men. Oh, you're not? I love that. Well, I am. And there's already so many pretty girl decks, so we need sexy guy decks. Sorry. I mean, you know what? And I'm actually gonna work out right after this, so maybe one day I'll be fit enough to be in one of my own. Just kidding. But it would be nice. Just like, oh, the fuck, guys. Just like this deck by Colette Baron Reed. I mean, who releases a deck with themselves on the cover? Exactly. If you don't see it, create it. Yes, exactly. So that's what I do. I'm not seeing what I want to see, so I'm creating it. And there's so much power in that. And even if the Kickstarter doesn't work out, which can happen, it almost happened for the one that I did for the Brother to Brother Oracle. Even if it doesn't work out, it still exists, and I can still put it on Make Playing Cards. So, Oh, but there's ton of charisma in men, Maria Luisa. Tons of charisma in the men in my deck. Anyways, thank you guys for being here. I gotta go work out, pump those muscles because this flab ain't gonna make me feel healthy about myself. So thanks for watching and bye. You already are in a deck. I am in a deck. Yes. Oops. Oh my gosh, Danny's gonna fucking kill me when she sees this. I am in a deck. I'm in the shit, I can't even come up with the name of the deck. I look like such a fucking fool. The Ascension Tarot. Fuck. Bye bye. Love y'all. Bye bye.